Hello and welcome to the Marketing Center. This is going to be where you're going to see a lot of the action happening in your business. You're going to spend a lot of time on this section of your iPas 2 business. The first page here is what we call your promo links, the page that you're on right now. On the right hand side, you're going to see one very important tab, and this is called links. This is where you're going to get basically your business link. This is where you're going to send your traffic to. So as you notice on the right hand side, it's going to show you to select your sales page, and it'll be a drop down. So as we start to produce more and more sales pages, you'll see different types of sales presentations that you can send traffic to in this drop down link. Just keeping in mind that these links are like a retail store. This is where you're getting your location for your business. So in a franchise world, this is your store, this is your business. So this link is what you're going to use to send all your traffic to, and that's how you can track everything. So basically, let's just cover the links real quick. The first thing you want to know is, let's just choose a sales funnel. Let's choose the Adam Whiting sales funnel. And down below, what's going to happen is it's going to populate your actual link that you'll use to market your business. So let's just go ahead and look at that. Now, one thing, you can click to copy, and when you click that, it's going to copy this link, in which you can paste this in your advertising to your traffic provider, whatever it is, on Facebook, all of that good stuff. Now, one thing to note is you can add an ID at the end of this at any point in time. So let's just go ahead and paste this up at the top, and this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this link at the top of your screen. And you're going to notice at the end of it says ID equals. You can put in whatever ID that you want in order to track sales that come through the system. So if you're going to paste this link on Facebook, you would just add something, an ID like Facebook. Or if you're going to put this ID on YouTube, you can put YouTube at the end. You could put, if you're going to put this with an email advertisement that you're using with a company called XYZ Email, okay? Spell things right here. Okay, XYZ Email would be another tag. You can put whatever you want, because later on it's going to show you where your sales, where your leads are coming from. So when you choose your link, you'll just choose the funnel that you want to use. You'll go ahead and copy this, click to copy, and then you just paste that wherever you're doing your advertising, and just add an ID at the end to let yourself know where this is going out, so you can track that, and I'll show you what that means here in just a second. The second tab at the top is called Pixels. I'm not going to get into that right now, but this is an advanced tracking feature for marketers who want to use third-party tracking on our sales pages. There's more covered that in the training center. Banners, this is where you can get images to post on blogs and post on Facebook and post on different types of locations on the internet, and depending on which funnel you choose, the Adam Whiting or Chris Jones, or if you see other ones in here, you can get different banners for those accordingly. Now, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's go to the member feed. The member feed is where you're going to see new people. You're going to see new prospects, new sales coming into the system. This is very similar to what the coaches will see if you're using a coach. So you're going to see the date, the name, status, how long they've been a member, what step in the formula that they're on, and what level they are. So what type of customer, silver, gold, black, even a pro member will show up here, or a basic member, meaning they're just paying the $47 a month. So the cool thing about this is you can choose to actually do your own coaching. So if you're not using a coach, this is where you'll go to actually work these leads. So as somebody comes to the system and becomes a new trial customer, so they pay $7, you're going to see them in here. So it'll say trial customer, it'll say whatever status that person is. You can also look at your appointments here, so you can see all the different appointments that people are making because you're doing your own coaching. You can see all their information will be populated on the right hand side, and if they filled out their game plan, just like you did at the beginning or all your prospects will do, you can actually download that game plan just as if your coach would be doing that. You can send an instant message to this person, so you click their person's name and you can send them an instant message right here. You can leave notes for that person right here, and you can change their status. So whatever you want, say I called them, or cold lead, hot lead, whatever you want to do. This is kind of your CRM. This is where you build your relationship with your customers if you want to do your own coaching. Now, if you choose to use our coaches, which we suggest, they have their own interface where they'll be able to do this. Okay, really cool stuff. And again, this is where you'll be able to see your appointments. Now, let's back up a second. If we go back to the Getting Started section and you go back to coaching, you'll remember there was a section where you could put in your information. So you can put in your name, your location, your Gravatar email, so the picture that they see, your personal video link, so if you want to learn more about you, and your little bio. And you can even set up your availability here. So again, if I'm available at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., or 2 p.m., excuse me, on Mondays, and you just choose your schedule for each day of the week depending on when you want to be available to coach your customers. Again, this is if you're not using a coach yourself. So you just go ahead and save that. And then again, that's when people will be able to see your information. So let's go back to the Marketing Center real quick. Let's go back to the member feed. So when they go to set an appointment, that's where you'll see your appointments only in those times when it is available to you. So that is the member feed. This is where you'll do your own coaching and customer relationship building if you choose to do that. Now the commission section is very simple. It's just going to show you your commissions as they come in. It's going to show you an overview of all the money that you're making. You'll be able to sort them by products, so via iPas products, which is the trial, the system, and the upsell, or the EN products, which is the pro package, the starter kit, the silver, gold, or black. Okay, so you can filter that, and you can even filter by date range to see what day, what's happening. So you can see, okay, you just made $25 paid by our Shrum. The amount holding back will be released the 17th, 2014. You just made another $100 from the same person, and it just shows you the total income. And you can go page by page, but this is where you get to see all the fun commissions coming in. You're going to want to take a look at this quite often. Downline, this is going to show you everybody that's in your business. So it's going to show you, it's going to number them, give them the name, their username that they have, their email address, phone number, their trial member, system, upsell level that they're at, or if they bought the upsell, and then what current level that they're at. Okay, and you can choose by downline by products as well. So just another way for you to look at your business and track. Campaign stats. Now remember when I showed you your links, at the end of your link, when you put Facebook or whatever at the end of it, this is where you're going to see which one of those IDs are converting. So in this case, like here's an Adam Whiting page, whatever the tag I would be using. For example, this just wasn't, this is a new account, so it's blank, but if you were marketing your link and you put Facebook, it would say Facebook here, whatever that ID is. It would show you how many people are hitting to your website, how many of them are unique, how many leads you're getting, and then all the different products that are being sold to that one person, or to that campaign, excuse me. So this is a really good way to see what's working and what's not. Super important, because you don't want to spend money where stuff's not working. So if you see a lot of Facebook hits, and maybe some leads, but you're not seeing any of these, then you know it's not working. But if you see something that says email advertising, and you're seeing lots of hits, and lots of leads, and lots of trials, and lots of black sales, you're in business, right? And last but not least is the payments tab at the upper hand right corner, and that just shows you how much we're holding back, because we do have a refund period. We do hold back. Also, we just have that for chargebacks and merchant issues as well. What we've released to you, and then the total amount you've been paid. And you can choose that. It'll show a list of them as well down below. So this is your Marketing Center. This is the hub where you're going to see the action. Now you can also go to your main dashboard that will show you kind of an overview in one place, but this is where you're going to get a lot of detailed information. And remember, if you choose to do your own coaching, this member feed is where you're going to work those leads and see them come in, take notes on the people you talk to or contact, change their status, get all their information, download their game plan, etc., etc. So really cool, and you can even instant message people from here. So with that, this is the Marketing Center. If you have any questions, feel free to submit a support ticket. In the upper right-hand corner, you can go down to support and submit a ticket if you have any issues or questions regarding your Marketing Center.